Hey guys, we had another busy week. You can see here we're at the Buckskin Hill Shooting Complex. Paisley and Delilah were just having some fun at a youth activity this week. This was actually Delilah's first time, so that was great fun. She told us that she did actually prefer a 22. I don't know if we'll get to do that again. We had more baseball games with Ryan and Asher and spent 3 nights at the baseball park. We also went to a school carnival. So this was a fundraiser to raise money for the PTA for the kids, for their school, and they had a lot of fun. I think the high school FFA kids brought some animals for their little petting zoo. The cheerleaders and I think the National Honor Society kids were there helping out. So they really all worked together to have a fun night. I think their favorite part of this school carnival was getting to dunk a teacher in the dunk tank, getting temporary tattoos, and eating a slice of pizza. They were all being silly when I was trying to take a picture. We had some extra kids in our picture, so that was fun. So no hikes this weekend. Instead, we left the kids home and went on a motorcycle ride. Jason loves to ride his motorcycle, so we went on a long ride. We drove towards Salt Lake City and took a turn to go to Emigration Canyon. I had never been there before. It's really beautiful when we get to it. This is just kind of at the start of going into the canyon. There were probably 100 cyclists on the road biking down the roadway. It was crazy. Anyways, the canyon was beautiful, and it took us out by This Is the Place Monument and the Hogo Zoo, so it was a fun way to get there. We're still in Emigration Canyon, and you can see some cyclists coming up the roadway. I probably should have marked where I was filming a little bit better, but I believe that this video is in Big Cottonwood Canyon. So after we left Emigration Canyon, we just drove into Salt Lake a little bit and then took the Big Cottonwood Canyon up to, I think, the Guardsman Pass Overlook, and then kind of stayed on the canyon road and went down into Midway. But it was just really beautiful in this canyon. There's like a little stream running by the roadway. There were just so many people stopping to hike everywhere. Eventually we kind of come up by Solitude Ski Resort. So it was just absolutely beautiful up here in the mountains. This time of year, the Quakey trees were just so golden and absolutely gorgeous. And here we're coming up on Solitude Ski Resort. Okay, so precariously, I was holding my phone trying to do a little selfie video of Jason and I, and he looked over wondering what I was doing. Okay, so this is part of that canyon road that's taking us down into Midway. You can see these switchbacks. So it's a little bit windy and kind of a narrow road, but it was just so beautiful to drive down with the trees on both sides, the golden quakies, and I believe the red leaf trees are probably like a maple, maybe an oak, but I'm thinking a maple tree. But just the most beautiful fall colors you can imagine. Now we're going to kind of skip forward a bit. Our plan was to go through Wolf Creek Pass into like Hanna, Tapiona, Altamont, that direction. But they are doing some construction and paving, and there was a large sign saying no bikes on the highway. So we figured we better not go that way. We just continued down Highway 40, and you can see some shots here. This is in Current Creek towards the reservoir. And it's just really pretty up that little drive. We did not go all the way to the reservoir because the pavement ended, but you can see here I've got a video of a beaver dam. That was really fun to see. But then we continued on, took the Tapiona turnoff, went through Tapiona, Altamont, up through I think Neola, La Pointe, and then home. This was a long drive. I just put some stills here so you guys can see just how beautiful the canyons are this time of year, the golden leaves, and we had so much fun on this ride. We hope to see you guys again next week. Thanks for coming along.